Okay, hi. I'm actually here to say this. The last airbender was not as bad as everyone tried to make it sound. It's actually pretty good. They just got ahead and they slice up most of the actual series. But it's actually not a bad movie. Like if you actually sit through the movie and like even if like you're not even like a fan of the series as much as I am, and I swear to God I actually like the movie. I just didn't love it. Cause I used to go ahead. I used to be in love with the series, but I digress. The thing is, this movie, if you sit down, you actually can follow the story. Yes, there's moments where like, hey, how did I get over here? But if you're like part of like the series itself, like if you actually watch the series itself, you always be like, oh right, okay, they have Appa. They can just go and fly on Appa. Don't be stupid, but hey, how did they get there? I don't know. How do you think they got there? How did they get from the North Pole to? How you get from the North Pole back to where you are? Appa. That's one. Two. Why every 10 why it takes them about 10 minutes to go ahead and do a bend move? Sad. Just too sad. But seriously though, this movie's not as bad as everyone tries to make it sound. It's actually pretty enjoyable. If you're just a newcomer, it's actually you can actually go ahead and sit there and watch the movie and be like, good, okay, cool. But if you're like a fan of the show as much as I am, you're gonna be like, they could do better, but I'm not trying to be like, whatever. Okay, pronunciations. Okay, why did they do that? Okay, last I checked, Avatar was actually made back in the U.S. U.S. pronunciations, please. Let's not do that. Let's not go ahead and make it Chinese, not make it Japanese. Let's not do anything like that. Just let's keep it here. Don't outsource it somewhere else unless you go like really make it epic. Because I was dead looking forward to this movie ever since I found out about it about like a year ago. I mean, before they did the Super Bowl trailers, before they put it on TV, I was here on YouTube, found it, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this to come out. But have you guys noticed that throughout the movie, they always had to make sure that whatever they needed to bend was around? Like, okay, I get Katara, she does that. Like, you know, she has her little water tubes and whatever for water at you and stuff. But honestly, what? Like okay, Soku actually is going ahead and he has before he fights Aang, he puts a torch onto wherever, and he's taking fire from that torch. I'm like, okay, can he take the fire himself? Sad. Two. Let's go ahead. Oh, let's talk about my favorite part of the whole movie that just pretty much stopped the whole movie for me and made me go, this is retarded and I'm just not watching this ever again. The part with the koi fish. After the koi fish is killed, Uncle Iroh gets pissed and he makes fire out of his hands, and the funniest part of that whole part, oh my god, he's making fire out of nothing, let's run away. I'm like, wait, aren't you guys Fire Nation? Are you guys supposed to be doing that? No connection here. I'm pissed. I want to go ahead and kick somebody's butt because of that movie. But, you know, if you sit there and watch the movie, you can understand it's mostly a story about acceptance of who you're supposed to be, and how to go ahead and work through and go ahead and fulfill your destiny. Honestly though, I actually will recommend to actually watch this movie, but I'll make another video about some otherness that I need to talk about. Okay, recap. Movie's not as bad. I give it about like a 7 out of 10. I know, I'm still like fans of the series will go ahead and be okay with it. They probably try to burn the building down, bending it, and it'd be cool. That'd be cool. We can do that. One thing I was very disappointed about. I hate our protagonist. Our protagonist made me upset because like he just didn't seem like he cared for what he was doing. Like if you really wanted to go ahead and make the most epic movie, I'm serious, the most epic movie ever, and you want to go ahead and just like be bland on it, I should smack you. No, you're going to get smacked by every fan around the whole world, because everyone that sees you is going to be gunning for you if you don't do what you need to do right. Right? But the thing is, the only other movie I can like compare this to, and I had to choose between watching watching Daredevil or watching this. I rather watch this because Daredevil was like, you can totally tell he's not really blind. It's like not. It's not. I'm sorry, but Ben Affleck, you need to go ahead and go somewhere, please. Because you was like, go ahead and watch those interviews. You're like, oh yes, I read the comic books. I can go ahead and totally get in the character. Watch that movie. I'm like, you suck. You suck. You destroyed my childhood. You suck. Go somewhere. Like, so I should go ahead and make you blind so you understand how to work the character right. But that's again more videos. Ooh, I love this. Anyways, I'm out of here. The Shadow Miller. Subscribe. Late.